Hi, my name is Lisa, and on the behalf of Junior Achievement of Southern Nevada, we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day to go into the classroom and teach financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and workforce readiness to the students of Clark County School District. We cannot thank you enough. You're going in to mentor them, to inspire them that they can dream, and most definitely that their environment does not dictate their future and their community cares about their future. In this video, we're going to go over the support you're going to receive from JA, the local office, along with class management and tips and how to break down your kit and what to expect. So the first thing is going to be with what support you're going to receive from the JA office. You are going to receive an email from us, and it's going to tell you the school name and the address and the teacher information and also the teacher contact information. This is really important. This is where you need to connect with the teacher and set up a start date. Although the time of day is set, but the day of the week is not, and you need to set that up with the teacher directly. Find out what works best for you and the teacher. Next is going to, if you have any changes, say you can't make one, if you go every Tuesday at 9 and you can't make it one week, you can either work it out with the teacher and come the following week or change that day for that within that week. But please work that out directly with the teacher. You can notify the JA office if you'd like, but that should happen with the teacher. The next thing is an attachment. You're going to get a link for videos for the program you're teaching. Although we'll go over how to prepare for your kit, we want you to watch the videos. They'll go over each individual activity and any tips and tricks that you have for that particular lesson. So watch the video. If you have any questions after the video and you've gone through the guidebook, please reach out to the JA office and be more than willing to help you with anything that you may have. How to dress. Dress comfortably, but you also want to dress business or business casual, so you're on your feet all day. The next thing is, and how to address yourself. Mr., Miss, or Mrs. shows a sign of respect, so you want to be able to do that with the students. Show them that how to address an adult. The next thing is teacher. The teacher will be in the classroom with you at all times. They are there to handle the discipline and help with any activities. If they are not helping, all you need to do is just ask them, I can use your help. They'll be more than willing to help. They love the program. They think it's important that these students are going through financial literacy, something that's going to be helpful for them and they can use later on in life. Next is class management and how to deliver your lessons. Right? A couple things. One is you're always going to want to let the students know what they're going to be learning in that particular lesson. You will get a guidebook, and the guidebook will have all 6 lessons that you'll be teaching. They're all activity-based lessons, and it's a step-by-step program. But inside the guidebook, it has something called objective. All you're going to do is read it directly out of the guidebook. So I would go in and say, okay, kids, today we're going to use personal reflection to explain self-knowledge. We're going to apply their skills, interests, and values to help determine a potential career path. So it lets them know what they're going to be learning. They don't have to second guess it or wonder what they're supposed to be learning. This way, when kids know that, they are fully engaged and they'll participate fully when you're in the classroom with them. Your guidebook, please mark in it, highlight in it, anything that you need to do. I carry it around with me all day long when I'm teaching, so please do that. The next thing is you're going to be walking around from one end of the classroom to the other end. You always want to walk around, and most importantly, find out what the teacher does to get the student's attention. They have one special trigger. It could be 1, 2, 3, all eyes on me. Or I was just in a classroom, he had a big gong in there, so I got to hit on the gong, and the kids knew immediately to stop talking and all eyes on me. And then that way you can give the next set of instructions. Ask open-ended questions. A lot of the times, to get their brains starting to think. I walked up to a student and he had to create a personal brand. What we had to do is he didn't know what to write or what to put down. So what he did was, I asked him what he liked to do on his personal time. He liked to do, certain things. And then what I did was I just drew it out of him. Why do you like that? I like to be creative. So sometimes you need to draw those answers out of the kids and help them to start to think. The next thing is, of course, create positive reinforcement. Great job. I never thought about it that way. I really appreciate how this group is really working well together. That positive reinforcement really works well, even with the middle school kids. They want your praise as well. Next up is when you show up to school, what to expect. Always show up to the office. What I would do is when I email my teacher, I would let them know, can you pick me up from the office on the first day? That way they can escort you to the classroom. Anytime after that, you'll know the classroom, where the classroom is located. Or you can have someone at the school to direct you to the right place, but just kind of have that arrangement. I usually make it with the teacher, if at all possible. Check in with the office, and then you're going to head on out to the classroom. That's going to be the same for any other time that you go into the classroom and go into the school to teach your lessons. You're going to sign in, and then you can just head on out to the classroom because you know where it will be located. And the next thing you're going to do is to prepare for your lessons. What you're going to do is you're going to want to read over lesson 1, maybe watch the video. Then you're going to pull out the pieces and parts that you need for that lesson. And you're going to prepare them. So you might have some perforated stuff together. You might take it apart. You might have some dice and some game pieces. All I do is put it in a baggie so I have it ready to go. Same thing goes with elementary school and middle school kids. Always explain the game first and then pass out your pieces and parts. Right? You'll be putting the kids into groups. And you'll let the teacher know, everybody's going to be group activities, so the teacher will know which groups work well together, and the teacher will have that prearranged. Just let them know that all activities are group-based. The next thing is, your guidebook tells you how much time you should be spending on each section. Stay true to that. Each lesson is 45 minutes long. The class, you'll have at least 55 minutes in there, but once that bell rings, the kids are up and out and on to the next classroom. So you need to stay within that 45 to 50 minute class time and use that extra 5 minutes if you have to, but try to stay within that time. Right? The teacher, on your first day when you go in to meet with the teacher and do your first lesson, you want to give the teacher the table tents, the certificates, and the JA banner. This way the students can write their name on the table tents and just have the teacher keep them, so that way when you come in next week, they'll already be passed out to the students. Ask for the certificates back around the 4th or 5th lesson. They should already be filled out. All you need to do is sign it because you're going to pass it out after the 6th and final lesson. And of course, make sure that they post that JA banner every week that you're coming in so the students know that today's junior achievement. They really do get excited, and they look forward to you coming in. So when they see that junior achievement sign, when they come into the classroom, they know what day it is. Right? And then after your 6th and final lesson, you're going to want to fill out the verification form. The JA office will send that to you. You're going to either email it to us, scan it and email it back, or you're going to fax it to us, and we will give you the fax number when we send you the attachment and an email form for your verification form. And then all you're going to do is have fun. Put your personal experiences in there. The kids love it. Taught a class last week, and the kids, after we were done, they didn't want me to leave. You're going to come back next week. And I'm like, these are 7th graders. They, so they look forward to having a guest, having someone who's not the teacher. They're more inclined to listen to you and be open to you when you're going in with an activity-based lesson. Remember, 45 minutes for the lesson. Be prepared. You'll have a great time. The kids will love it. Thank you.